Give people a few minutes to make it in here. Organized. Organize that dough. Here's some goodies. She's doing pretty good. She's pretty lethargic still, not doing 100%, but she's upstairs. I got her into the shower to try and get her hopefully woke up a little bit. But thank you again, George, for reaching out, as did a lot of people last night. I very much appreciate that. A very kind group of people, very empathetic. So thank you. But we're optimistic she'll get better soon. Hey, Haas, how you doing, brother? Tony? Like I said, I appreciate all you guys' kind words. It was very, very sweet of you all. A lot of you reached out last night or made comments, which was very awesome. Nice to see you, George, Haas. Appreciate you guys hopping in. But I got to bed around 2:15, 2:30 last night, and then got back up at 6:30 to take my son to school. My manager messaged and said it was cool to have the day off to rest, so I came back and slept for about 3 more hours. So, yeah, a little beat. She's doing good. She's doing okay. She's upstairs in the bath now, hopefully. Make her feel a little better. She's been having some like tummy problems stuff, which we like, okay, but then she started puking, wasn't able to hold anything down, and she got really lethargic. So it kind of makes you nervous when kids just don't react to anything. So we took her in last night, and they were able to give her a couple little treatments and got her going. She's feeling quite a bit better, so we got her home, got her to bed last night. So hopefully she's getting better from here on. Apparently it was extreme constipation. So yeah, they had to like do some stuff at the hospital to get things moving a little bit. So hopefully it helps. Oh, you're sweet, George. Yeah. It's just a little scary still because she doesn't want to eat and she doesn't want to move around. But I think part of that, she hasn't literally eaten hardly any food for like 36 hours. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate Mike, Tony, George, and all the others that reached out. Greg and oh my gosh, Jim. There's quite a few people left messages and messaged me, and I'm sure I'm missing a few more. So I appreciate you guys. Okay, here we go. Let's go through ownership. While I'm doing ownership, you guys start giving me your guesses. 3 of you here. I'm sure we'll get some more as the break goes on. Kind of a weird midday one. Some of you are stuck working like I normally am. So no problem, Tony. When you hop back in, I'll try and hopefully I'll have some highlights to show you. That's what we're hoping for. Okay, Brandon Brochet is on the Cardinals. Brandon Brochet runs a mem break group. Really good dude. Great Lakes box breaks. Him and his wife and kiddos and stuff. And usually $10 or $15 a spot, and he has like usually 3 things in there and pulls out some cool stuff out of there. So if you get a chance, if you're into memorabilia, especially check out Great Lakes box breaks. Hosby on the Falcons and the Ravens. Joe Desky, here goes the list. I think he was trying to help me fill, so he just kind of went a little crazy, which I appreciate. Him and Aaron both. Joe went Bills, Bengals, Browns, Packers, and Steelers. I think that's it. So not as much as I thought. I thought it was more. Oh, and Colts. Bengals, Browns, Lions, Packers, Colts, Steelers. So yeah, quite a few. Oh, that'd be sick, George. A little Theismann. Troy Franklin's turned out to be a pretty good player, Tony. That's a good pickup. Let's go. George Sweeting on the Panthers and the Giants. Love it. Hammers on the Bears. Nick Hammers has a double Donruss break he dropped like about an hour or 2 ago. So check out that over at Hammers Hits. Good dude. Nick does a nice job. Way better at shipping than I am. I'll freely admit that. Good guy. Let's see here. Robert Abbatee on his Cowboys. Tony Tidor picking up his Broncos. Aaron Malin helping close out too, picking up the Texans, the Raiders, the Chargers, the Jets, and the Saints. So very much appreciate that. Thank you, Aaron. And then we got Pete Swiderski on his Jags hopping in. It's been a while. Appreciate that, Pete. I took the Chiefs. Jim Jennings on his Rams and Dolphins. Ian Anderson on the Vikings. Jamie O'Hara on the Patriots. Let's see here. Bobby D. Robert Doyle Sr. on the Eagles. I put a link last night to his group. He does a autism ride in the spring, and he raises money for that. He just dropped a Donruss break to try and help raise some money for it. So it's $45 for a spot, gets you 2 teams. And like it should be about $200 going towards the charity, which is pretty awesome. He pays for shipping and product, and that's about it. And the rest goes to his charity. So it's pretty awesome. So if you get a chance to check that one out. Michael Lariz on his Niners, and you're there on the Seahawks. Carl Gallagher missed out on the Lions, so he went Buccaneers. Gray Grease closing us up with Titans and Commanders, and then Josh Hammer on the NIL spots. There's Josh. What's up? Josh, you could probably step away for about an hour because we're not going to get to the Opti. Although there's a small chance some of the other boxes, but mostly that's what you're looking for. There's Greg. Just talking about you guys. Okay, let me get some of these autos. Hosby wants some Vic action. George going for Theismann. Let's see. Tony going. All right, Greg and Josh, give me your guesses for an auto when you get a chance. Okay. Try to get as straight as possible. Arch. Oh, man, that'd be sick, Josh. Okay, so our product. We got a little tin that I threw in about halfway through. I was waiting to find one of these. The tin will go to the Eagles, which is Bobby D. Comes with a Optic pack and a Phoenix pack, and then 24 Illusions or Zenith or Donruss or 23 Contenders. So it could be a little bit crapshoot. So, and speaking of tins, this one finally came in, so we're gonna get our first look at 25 Donruss. The tin, I'm just gonna, whoever wants it can have it because there'll be a lot of these going out. But if somebody loves them, first come first serve type of things, for as I'm concerned. I don't think we need to random it because I don't think people care that much. 2 blasters, Optic 24 and Contenders 24. So we got a hit out of here. 3 megas. A signature class of 24, so a small chance at one of the autos of the big QBs, we could hope. And then a score 25, lots of stinking cards, and then a 24 select, lots of top-loaded cards. And there are 2 hobbies, a 24 vivid and a 25 optichrome. This one has quite a bit of NIL. This one has some NIL. This one has quite a bit. So we can hope we get something awesome out of here. Latu, all right. I got you, Mr. Latu. Hope everybody's having an okay Thursday. I'm like thrown off on the week we have. Like, I feel like I lost tonight. So, like I said, my boss was really cool and said, "Don't even worry about it. We won't even waste a sick day. I'll get you an RO, so that way you don't have to ruin your sick time." So, pretty nice of him. How should we start? Let's go with contendies. Latu. Start with some contendies. First card out in the first pack will be a prize. We'll get 2 prizes out of this, and then we'll get a patch or an auto. So, and I appreciate you guys helping fill this. Greg being a hero, coming in at the end and taking the last 2 bigger teams. It was kind of a slower break than usual, which I also think is a product of the timing of it and the fact that it was college universe stuff. So, kind of live and learn. I was waiting on some other product and got delayed in shipping, so I kind of had to switch gears. So we're going to start with the first pack, and then we'll open the rest of them. So first card out will be our first prize. Prize box has a few new things in it. So, all right, Larissa. I don't think Larissa made it live, so we'll roll the dice for him. So we got Debo, Javonte, Kamara, Herbie, Tyja, Jair Alexander. Oh, doubles. Then we got our patch, Dalen McMillan, and Dallas Turner rookie. Look at that. Bing, bang, boom. 2 prizes in 1 pack. So congrats.